So, I've just seen an article on Facebook where Brett May's been jailed for blackmail.
Now, as I've just been flicking through YouTube, I wasn't expecting this to see, but Brett May has been jailed for blackmail.
Brett the Machine May is back in court on, not what we thought, he's on blackmail charges now.
He's the dumbest criminal I've ever known. Like,
we thought that he had been, we got told he had been arrested for some sort of criminal damage. His mum and sister had been in a fight in a nightclub, and he had like gone and then smashed up the nightclub, bricked the windows or something like that. And then, but it did seem a bit strange that he had armed police out looking for him, like going to his nana's house and going like searching for him and all this and that. And we know he had been sort of on the run. Well, we didn't know at the time, but it came very clear he'd been on the run for a little while. And blackmail is a bit of a funny charge. That, like, we know he was on that Terry Stone podcast and he was talking about taxing and blackmailing drug dealers basically to take money off him. He had some sort of racket that he was doing. He's never been in prison for that before. He's in prison for stalking at one point. I'm sure it was some sort of domestic violence charge or something like that. But he was stalking an ex-girlfriend, and he's been in there for like violent disorder and just a load of recalled.
Brett May was arrested not too many days before his 3D Fight Club fight, and like I say, everything just went tits up. Shadowboxer had a new opponent. Brett May was remanded while he was locked up. Nobody knew anything. So when Brett May was locked up, guys, he was obviously spent the full weekend in the cells, shall we say. And 2nd of October, the man appeared at Magistrates Court, where he was remanded in custody until the 20th of October. Now, that's where he'll step up to Crown Court, and he will obviously be before the judge. And I wonder how long he gets for blackmail, guys.
You're an absolute weapon, mate. Like, you know, Brett he's backward, isn't he? He's absolutely stupid. And from what I've heard, there's a guy who does well for himself. He's got a bit of a business. He's got a couple of businesses. He's doing something, and apparently Brett wormed his way into this guy trying to look after him and something. But he's ended up blackmailing him. And
you're being billed by Big Mayo.
trying to extort him or do something around the money situation. He's got some info on him or something. I don't know. Yeah, the kid's just a normal businessman, a working man. You know, doesn't deserve to be blackmailed. Doesn't deserve to have someone like Brett May on his case. He's probably done it on purpose so he didn't have to go fight Shadowboxer. God bless.